Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're cutting through some of the noise around a specific financial product. We're talking about no credit check installment loans.
Right.
And we're looking specifically at how they're presented in promotional stuff from 15mfinance.org. They mention loan amounts usually around $500, maybe up to $4,000.
Yeah, that's the range they highlight.
Now, look, we all know life can throw you a curveball financially, right? Unexpected car trouble, medical stuff pops up.
Or just needing cash before payday. It happens.
Exactly. And it's super stressful, especially if, your credit score isn't perfect and traditional banks just aren't an option.
Yeah, that door closes pretty quickly for a lot of people.
So when this company, 15mfinance.org, talks about these loans being a financial lifeline, well, it makes you want to look closer.
Definitely.
How do they actually work, according to them? And maybe for our listeners, what's really going on when a service bypasses those usual credit checks?
Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, let's dig in.
What jumps out right away is how they target this common problem. Offering something when, like you said, the usual financial doors are shut. That speaks to a lot of people. It shows the audience is really those who've hit roadblocks with standard credit-based lending.
That's a really key point, isn't it? The material from 15mfinance.org, it really hammers home the main features. You've got the $500 to $4,000 loans.
Right.
And crucially, that no credit check thing, they say flat out, past credit problems are no problem.
Which is a big claim.
Huge. And they also push the speed, like decisions in minutes, not waiting days.
Very fast turnaround.
Plus a clear repayment structure.
Yeah.
Installments, not one big hit.
And if you think about that in the bigger picture of finance, taking out the credit check, that completely changes how risk is assessed. Traditional lenders rely so heavily on those scores.
Totally.
So by removing that, 15finance.org is basically saying they use different yardsticks. Now, the promo stuff doesn't spell out exactly what those other methods are.
Right, it's a bit vague on that.
But for you, as a borrower, it likely means while your credit history isn't the hurdle, other things like, is your income steady? Do you have a job?
Yeah.
And those probably become much more important. And that shift, it can definitely affect the loan terms you actually get offered.
Good point. And tied into that, this promise of fast approval. They say cash landing in your account ASAP, sometimes same day. That directly hits the urgency people feel, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It speaks right to needing cash now.
That immediacy.
Precisely. Speed is a massive selling point here, designed to tackle that immediate financial crunch. And the repayment structure you mentioned, the installments, that's also key.
Yeah, seems more manageable than one lump sum.
It gives you a predictable schedule, unlike, say, a classic payday loan. But for our listeners, the thing to really figure out is how those fixed payments fit your budget, your pay cycle, weekly, bi-weekly, whatever. And critically, what's the total cost over the whole loan? Even if they talk about simplicity, you need to understand that full picture.
Right. Okay, so beyond just the mechanics, how it works, the 15mfinance.org material also makes some pretty specific claims about why you'd choose them.
Ah, the persuasive part.
Yeah. They talk about transparent terms, no hidden fees or shockers.
Okay. Standard reassurance tactics there.
Seems like it. And a big emphasis on safety, securing your info. But the bit that seems designed to really connect is this focus on real people, real help. They explicitly set themselves apart from robotic rejections.
Right. Positioning against the automated no.
And they mentioned they've helped thousands of people.
Well, that whole approach is pretty strategic, especially in finance where trust can be shaky.
Sure.
Saying transparent terms and safe and secure, that's clearly meant to lower anxiety for potential borrowers. And the real people, real helpline. That's powerful psychologically.
How so?
It tries to make them seem different from the big impersonal systems you often deal with in credit checks. It kind of builds this idea of empathy, of being accessible.
Like, we get it. We're human, too.
Exactly. It's like saying, we understand your jam and we're offering a person-to-person solution almost.
Okay, so after digging into all this, what's the takeaway for you, the listener? We've looked at these no credit check installment loans as 15finance.org presents them. The key things are loans $500 to $4,000, explicitly skipping the usual credit check.
Big emphasis on speed, quick approval.
Right, and repayments spread out in installments.
And we saw how this is aimed squarely at people who might struggle to get credit elsewhere.
Yeah, and how 15mfinance.org tries to build confidence through claims about being transparent, secure, and, well, human. It definitely paints a picture of a financial tool designed for quick cash access when traditional routes are blocked because of credit history. They position it as a potential turnaround moment.
So here's something to think about. If a service promotes itself as a financial lifeline because it skips the traditional credit check, what other parts of its deal, the terms, the structure, things maybe not highlighted in the ads, might be even more important for a savvy borrower like you to really understand fully before jumping in?